Welcome back to the Raventape Drive-in. I'm your host, Mr. Raventape. This is Road Redemption, and of course this is One-Off Thursdays, where I like to showcase some games I've played in the past. There will be no series attached to it unless there's enough core for it, but one I ended up enjoying playing again because for some reason I started thinking about Road Rash for some reason. Well, not why. If anybody remembers Road Rush, awesome, because that was released back on the original PlayStation, Sega CD, and Nintendo 64. I think each version of the game was a little different. I remember this N64 version a lot more. Could see from the story, it was very much a situation where this is going to be more story driven, where I think the original version of Road Rash was not really story driven. You sort of picked a character, won races, and came out on top of that.
But it's the fastest way to the bounty. Good luck.
If you read the story, we are on a chase for a bounty. This assassin killed a cartel member, and they got a bounty of $15 million on their head. So every motorcyclist in the not city, but the country has geared up, chasing that bounty.
You showed him.
I remember when it comes to Road Rash, depending on which version you played, you could actually go through the whole well, not level, but race without seeing another rider whatsoever. Because if they knocked you off your bike, for whatever reason, there was a chance that they could split ahead right in front of you without a chance of you catching up to them whatsoever. Same thing is if you knocked them off their bike, you could run ahead so quickly that they couldn't even catch you. Where it's a rare situation though, it was more likely you would be knocked off the bike. As you can see, the bikes don't handle as really that good. They do feel weighty, but they don't really turn that well.
Hey kid, what's your status? Kid?
First game over of many, I think, today. So yeah, as you level up, there are permanent upgrades that allow you to sort of level skip to level 3, 6 and 9. I think there's only like 12 levels or something in this. Problem with level skipping is that you need certain upgrades along the way. So eventually, as you race across the maps, there is a couple of maps where you're literally jumping from building to building, and you get these things called jump jets. If you lack those jump jets in some levels, like further on, it makes the game very difficult.
Get ready. You're entering.
Yeah, hold on, I just gotta double check these controls. One thing I really enjoy about this game is the soundtrack. It's very fitting for the situation this is. So in these sort of races, one thing I really like is that you could take at your opponents without even trying to race to number one. But that depends on your playstyle. Some people will probably want to try and race to number one, but there's one big factor that this game has, and you'll probably eventually see it, is rubber banding. It's completely over the top, and it's not very subtle either. You can actually detect when your bike is sort of slowing down to meet up with, you're either running into your opponents because of this rubber banding, or they are coming up right behind you, and you do feel your bike actually slow down to meet this, even though you have your finger on the accelerator. Another bone to pick with this, I guess you would say, is that the boost isn't a separate button. It's a double tap on the accelerator. So you can sometimes hit the boost when you're not inclined to. I'm just looking to finish at least one race. Some other opponents that come along these races isn't so much motorcyclists either. You can sometimes come along cars too that'll get involved in the race. That really does rely on you to have certain weapons like explosives or some sort of firearm, but that's here and all there at the moment. I'm curious to know though why all your opponents have names. I guess it's to humanize them a little bit, but it's kind of weird to look down, see the opponent have a name, but you'd probably come across that name again eventually. I think it does repeat, but it's so randomized that you wouldn't even notice. So one of the things too you'll come across is that there are actually motorcyclists who take part in these races who are like you, trying to get to the bounty, but they'll have certain items if you kill them, like health, boost, ammo, stuff like that. That is also another punishment too, is that if you don't finish in a certain position or kill enough of the targets, you do lose 25% of your health to up that difficulty just a little bit.
I got word the assassin's already out of Reaper territory. You have to hurry.
So this is a time trial race. There is no target but other than get to the finish line before the timer runs out. This could be a good time to farm up skills or just looking, because each time you do a kill you do get experience and some cash that can be used to like it showed in the last screen. You can get not permanent upgrades, but upgrades that can be carried throughout this. There's not what I call anyway, a block in this game. There's more of what you would call a parry. It can be tricky to nail. I usually find it easy just to swing out and come back in. But the parry can be pretty good if you're a bit in tight situations.
Impressive driving for such a piece of shit ride. If I didn't have to kill you, I might try to recruit you.
Okay, so from what you just heard there, that was the first boss of the first map that we're going to meet.
I've sent a few of our boys to help you out. Try not to kill them.
I make no promises. But that is something good that this game does give you, is that it does hand you allies along the way. Ooh. Nope, nope, stay on the road.
You there, kid? Come in. Do you copy?
Brilliant. I just realized that boosts hurt me. Well, this character anyway. So when you start playing these higher end characters, you do have penalties that go for and against you. It's better off to start with a normal character.
Shit. Looks like you're riding into the Reaper's territory. These guys make Genghis Khan look like a vegan, so watch your back.
That's a hell of a way to describe a game. Oh, so with that last character, now I think of it, one of the reasons I like playing as him is basically it's like a modern day version of the headless horseman.
Hell yeah. Show 'em what the jackals are made of.
See, I'm glad that they have that option in the menu, because there's a few things you can get incredibly stuck on. And if you fall too far behind, unlike say Road Rash, where it does, I guess, punish you a little bit, but it's not a biggie thing. In this, getting stuck on something and having them run way ahead of you could almost mean the end of your run. I'm hoping to showcase a little bit of this in different levels too. If not, I might just use my level skip to level 3 just to get the ball rolling a bit more.
Great takedown.
Ah! Saw that one coming. No, I didn't. Can you imagine if this happened in real life? I don't know if I'd take part in it, but the idea of watching live updates of it would be very interesting. So that guy there, I just knocked off his bike. I didn't pay attention to my health bar, but if I needed health, I've just got health from that. That's one of those benefit characters you always got to kind of keep an eye out for. Yeah, that's one thing that it kind of annoys me, is that you can't just hit the accelerator. That if you hit it too quickly, there's a good chance that you're going to hit the boost because of the double tap.
You're a fucking artist. The road's your canvas and you paint it with blood.
You know, I'd love to know that accent. I get Aussie vibes from it.
Give up, Jackal. My men already have a lead on the assassin and are about to take him out.
All the times I have played this game, I've never come across what the assassin looks like. I may one day, but at the moment, today's not it. Today we're just gonna have some fun. I've noticed that the back tire of my bike keeps leaving a skid mark. The guy might need to get his brakes checked for that. Yeah, that's something you have to keep mindful of, is that the cars are a pain in the ass at times, and if you're not quick enough to get out of their way, you're gonna eat it. Something I would say to you if you're looking to play this is that bridges are your friend. High level areas and bridges are your friends in this game. In those sort of sections, I would focus on trying to kick them off the bridge, because it means less opponents you have to take on.
Damn fine driving. You're gaining ground.
Same with higher grounds. Those shortcuts you've probably seen me take already. I would suggest, if you get one on there, to possibly kick them off, because that means instant death for them. That means you too if you fall off.
The more high-ranking Reapers you take down, the better our odds of securing the bounty.
So this is the first time we've come across vehicles in the race. This is a target race. I'm supposed to take out 7. We'll see how good I do. And as you can see, these vehicles are like rolling tanks. One of the upsides too is that as you play it more and more, you unlock other things. One thing I try and focus on unlocking is, even though I'm not using it right now, is probably faster bikes. It makes the game a hell of a lot quicker, what I remember from it. But the downside is that it makes a lot of things hard to control.
One more time. I swear to God!
You know, whenever he yells threats at us, the leader of the Reapers, he doesn't sound that scary. Shit. I think that guy just got wiped out by a car. The only reason I'm slowing down is to see where the other targets are.
Was really hoping to put a dent in the Reaper leadership.
Well, I fell short of 1, so that's not too bad.
If you think you can catch that assassin before we do. You're as dumb as you are dead.
Don't think that really works as a threat, mate. Shit, that worked. This gives me like John Wick 3 vibes. That scene where they're going through the tunnel on the motorcycle. Awesome. Awesome trilogy of films. I can't wait for part 4. But it just makes me think, how cool would a film like this be too? But then you guess you could look at something like, what was that motorcycle movie that was done by the producers of The Fast and Furious? They were trying to do a motorcycle version of The Fast and Furious.
I drove better than that when I was 12. Killed better too.
I remember seeing it in the cinema. Just can't think of it now. It's like an early 2000s movie. The only reason I think of it is because I remember in one scene they poked fun at
Keep your eyes open. They're here to help.
the whole I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Great takedown.
Oh yeah, so this is when firearms get introduced into this. This is when it gets somewhat fun. It is a god tier weapon, without a doubt. That's why I think you get very little ammunition for it. At times, when they get up on the side of you like that, yeah, you sort of have to go back to your normal blunt and bladed weapons. But for the most part, having a firearm in this game, a machine gun or a handgun, it's almost like an I win button at times. Damn it. See, that's the problem with firing it on the side or behind you. You don't know what's coming up.
Hey, that's one of ours.
He was in the way. What do you want me to do? Can't lose another 25% of the health. So if they don't have a number above their heads, you don't really have to worry about them. Unless they try and do something to you.
Yeah, that'll show 'em.
Yeah, a quick top up of health will help.
I can't say I'm happy to see you this far in Reaper territory, but I'll gladly send you home in a coffin!
So this is the boss fight. When you've got only one to take down, it's a boss fight. So this will make things interesting.
Oh, you gotta get it now!
I can't remember, but if you fail this, I think it's the end of your run. This is like one of those things you really can't fail. Kinda need a quick kill here. Ooh.
Fuck you, Jackal!
It's surprising when you take on these boss fights that you don't have more of the random NPCs taking on the boss too. They seem to be like a magnet to you and you only. Which I don't know how I'd feel. Like, I don't know if it'd be better if it was he was tougher and it was just a one-on-one situation, or it's like this. Yeah, it's a different situation. You don't really know what would be better. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. It's what happens when you ride a Harley against a sports bike. 9 times out of 10, the sports bike will outrun the Harley. Damn it. Wait, where is he? Is that him up there? Come on, buddy. Yeah, there we go. You're not the only one that can get stuck on the environment. Your opponents can too.
Beautiful work, kid. With their leader out the way, the Reapers should be down for the count.
That was the Reapers. Okay, so I instantly recognize the background here of what sort of mission we're going up with. And this is
Jump jets on motorbikes isn't exactly a tested technology, so good luck.
This is the rooftop jumping I was telling you about. So lucky enough, I was able to get some jump jets straight off the bat. Now this is definitely, it could be a form of cheating too, but when everybody's out for the same thing, oh shit. You kind of need that competitive edge. Luckily this one doesn't have any I don't even know where I'm going now. Lock. Luckily this one doesn't have any heavy restrictions on it, like target 6 or get to be in the top 3 position by the end. It's just get to the end, which is a good way to get introduced to this level. That's one way around it. If you can't get jump jets, your nitro boost can give you that little edge for those jumps, because some of them become really ridiculous, like you have to have the jump jet to make it. I don't know how I got through that one for the skin of my teeth on that one.
Well done. Keep up this pace and you'll be back home with a bounty in no time.
The one thing I'd like to know is what the Jackals would do with this $15 million.
We're entering Sigma gang territory. These Sigma freaks are cold-blooded killers, so keep your guard up.
So this is the new gang that we're going to come across, Sigma. The best way to describe them is they prefer technology over skill, because it reckons that's what will protect them. Now who gets Terminator 2 flashbacks for something like this? The only difference is I'm not riding a Harley.
Fuck yeah! The Sigma brass are gonna feel that! Great job! I love watching those go boom!
Oh shit. Chibi! Sorry, Chibi. So the ones that you see that blue glow around them, they have armor. So to get through that armor, you need a bladed weapon, and then you have to work on them with a blunt weapon.
Looks like they won't be causing us any trouble in the future. You got some friendlies up ahead. Watch your fire.
Good to know. Ow. So yeah, the ice on the road does affect your bike a little bit. Not greatly, but enough to notice a bit of sway here and there when you take corners at high speed. Ouch. I don't think you just get back up on your bike again. Damn it. So whenever the character comes off their bike, their ragdoll, I meant ragdoll, off it, it kind of reminds me of the Flat Out series, which was all about crashing cars and just sending your character across the playing field like it was nothing. So I don't know if you noticed or not, but in that little line down the bottom there in the left hand corner, when the skulls start getting ahead of you a little bit, it means that is your opponents or targets. If they get too far ahead, it could be almost impossible to catch up to them. And yeah, I know there's another version of Road Rash on the marketplace called Rage. Is it Rage Road or Road Rage? But what I want to understand is that wasn't received too well whatsoever, and this is the better version of the two of them. A part of me kind of wishes that Road Rash would come back.
That was brutal.
I really can't say enough for the soundtrack. I love how every race has a different sound to it. So they can get very dangerous when you bunch up like that, because if you're caught in the middle, it's not a place you want to be. God damn it.
Those signals made us look like a bunch of fucking amateurs. Don't let it happen again.
But we're still in the race. That's what matters.
The cops here won't hesitate to kill you. Do whatever it takes to make it out in one piece.
Oh god, I don't know where I'm going. Yep. Let's try again. Yeah, shit. Third time lucky? Let's just stick to the road, eh? To make up some ground. Though I love how the night looks like this winter wonderland sort of thing.
Hey kid, you still with me? Ah, damn it.
What I was about to say was that the ones with the red symbol above them, like a shield, they give you armor. And they're a pain in the ass to take out. This is randomized, so you don't really know what you're getting.
Heads up. We got some jackal reinforcements heading your way. Keep an eye out for them.
So we're back in the desert again. And this might be a good push for one more go before we call it quits. So my main focus on this would be trying and come out on top a lot more than I have been. One thing I'm amazed by is I haven't played this for a while now, and it's good to see that you can actually pick it up. I know when I first played it was a bit a pain in the ass, but I'm actually genuinely surprised that I was able to pick this up again pretty quickly. It's sort of like riding a bike. What the fuck was that? One thing to get better at would be probably try and not hit so many cars. If you really wanted to, you could put a lot of time into this and make sure your permanent upgrades were all topped up and ready to go, sort of thing. But I think you'd be putting a lot of time into tracks that you had seen multiple times over and over. Yeah, those sidekicks are definitely your friend. That's something I do like about this too, is that your attacks can carry across multiple opponents at the same time. And that's just dirty too. If you watch two of them fight it out, whoever wins is likely to have low health. So you can probably just sneak up and take them out too.
I hope hell has enough room for that Reaper.
And as you've probably picked it up by now, on the little track map down there, the X's are where you've taken out a couple of your opponents.
You're gonna pay in blood for every Reaper you take down!
Target the Reaper lieutenants and take them down. You'll have an easier time getting through their territory.
You don't want to be stuck in that middle there, that's for sure.
Now, Chapel.
Yeah, you're pretty much right. I just smacked right into that car. I'm enjoying these tunes, man.
Fuck yeah! No mercy for these Reapers.
Constantly getting into the position I don't want to be in. See what I mean by the firearms just being like, I win?
Every Reaper you kill.
These Reapers may be tough, but they're shit when it comes to speed. Step on it.
Nicely done. Always love doing those sort of takedowns. If you can take them down in midair, it looks really cool. Oh look, we've got a hot shot with a weapon. Oh. I can just think about, like, imagining how bad some of these injuries would be in real life.
Great kill.
Ow. Thankfully they don't have hidden scan firearms. Otherwise it'd become very annoying. There he is, first place. So he's not exactly a part of the race himself, so he doesn't really count if I take him out or not. But given the chance, I will. Yes, I am actually using a sword. It seems a little overkill for this situation, but seems to fit the world just perfectly.
Well, that run was a beauty. Guess all that inbreeding has taken a toll on the Reapers.
So I'm guessing the Reapers are sort of like a reference to the Hills Have Eyes mutants.
You should have gone home, Jackal. At least now I can watch you die in the desert like a vermin you are.
I'd like to know how he got my phone number. Unless everything is on shortwave.
You fight like a cunt you are!
And a boss fight like that, done and dusted real quick.
Rooftops. And don't look down. Grab some jump jets if you can.
I'd like to grab some jump jets. I haven't grabbed any yet, it's just been nitro. Can you imagine what the people will be like in the apartment buildings or the office blocks, wondering what the hell is going on? It's like I'm always needing to crash into these sort of things. Though I must admit, these sort of races on the rooftops are probably the most fun ones, because they never really seem to focus on targets or anything like that. I'm not even going to try it with those guys with the shields above their heads. Yeah, and another thing too is that because of the race map or the track map being just a straight bloody line, you can't really determine when there's a straightaway along the way. But if you play it enough, I'm assuming if you play it enough, you can learn a lot of the tracks. No. See there, this is a reason why you need jump jets. They can be a nice safety net when you need them. All I can think about is the suspension in the bike. It'd be completely and utterly ruined by the end of this.
Really tore through those bastards. The Jackals are proud to call you a brother.
Thank you, bro.
This is Sigma territory. They prize technology over skill or bravery. Show them why that's a bad idea.
Well, it's true. You can't replace good skill with technology. The only downside is that, like, taking part in this in real life would be like a situation where you could probably not sleep. It's like 72 or even longer hours.
One less Sigma to worry about.
God damn it. I've got a race to win. Out of the way. Oh, so if anybody knows, are there any other... Moving on. God damn it. You fuck. I was going to say, if anybody knows any other racing games like this, not just Road Rash or Road Rage or Road Redemption or Road whatever else is coming out, but stuff like this, like, it's all good and well to play games like Need for Speed and Burnout and whatnot, but something like this with vehicle combat and stuff like that, it breaks up the I wouldn't say boring, but it breaks up the usual stylings of a lot of racing games. Now, I like the occasional racing game, but something like this where you sort of have to think on your feet a lot more is also fun too. Ow. God damn it. I even saw it. Oh shit. Damn you, number one.
Well done. Do the Jackal name proud.
But we're still in it though. See, now this becomes a race of trying to keep my health
I wanted
up.
several of my level 14 warriors to track you. If This icy terrain doesn't kill you. They surely will.
She does realise this is not an RPG or D&D, right? Right?
Every Sigma you kill only increases your debt.
Haha, scratch one Sigma.
See, I think your allies are stuck with the handgun, where you can get multiple versions of shotguns and machine guns and whatnot. I don't ever actually remember you being able to use a handgun in this. By the looks of it, it's not very strong either. Thanks, boys. Appreciate it. Is it just me or is he a bad shot? I think the only thing that the shields don't deflect, the Sigma shields, is the bullets. No, I'll leave you alone. I'm not going any shortcuts. My health is small enough. Unfortunately, there are parts in this where you have to take out multiple vehicles, like cars and stuff like that. And if you don't have any sort of assault weapon with you, you just sort of have to take that on the chin and lose, which is a bit of a shame, really. Otherwise, you're stuck chipping at them with a blunt weapon or a steel weapon. That just doesn't work.
Gotta outrun these Sigmas before they reach the assassin. All that tech can't beat good old-fashioned skill.
Damn straight. Nah. No, tried that before. Didn't work out. Chibi's back. Chibi. Goodbye, Chibi.
Should order a coffin or a recycling bin.
Probably need a shovel too.
Target has expired. Sigma territory secured.
Well, there's the developer's number if you want to give them a call and tell them how much fun you've been having. Ooh, I unlocked Santa Claus. That'll be something for Christmas time. And with that, we've come to the end of another one-off Thursday. I hope you enjoyed yourself as I have enjoyed myself, and until next time, good night.